Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Team Building with Zooch, where I take a live guest and team build with them for a matchup, and then afterwards, I'll go ahead and read the replay and talk about how I think the team performed and how the game went overall. So, without further ado, we have our guest Alex with us here today. What's going on, man?
Not too bad. How are you doing? How's
Um,
YouTube?
I love it. It's exciting. I get excited every time I get one of these, especially a game like this where we have some peculiar rule set.
Very. Right. You
Yeah.
got to be able to adapt.
I know, for real. So, real quick, I'll go over the move set or the rule set here. So, it is Gen 9 Nat Dex. There are a couple of banned moves, as you guys can see at the top there. And then also, every Pokemon can use a Z move. There's no Z restriction besides you cannot do an Omni Z, which is basically boosting all your stats at once. Any
Crazy,
Pokemon
right?
can Mega. I know, dude. Imagine you could do that. That'd be even. That'd be even more
Yeah.
sick. But any Pokemon can Mega. So he has Diancie Mega and Camerupt versus Zam and Lucario. A little bit uneven in my opinion, but you know that's how it goes.
To be fair, someone dropped Alakazam mid-season and he
and
picked it up,
Dang, you could.
which is not correct. He should definitely have that mon on your team.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Dang it. Did you? He probably picked up immediately because I would assume a lot of people
Oh,
would
yeah.
have picked that thing up. Yeah. So
Yeah, the tiers are also screwy, so
yeah.
it wouldn't have worked.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the rule set is crazy, so
Mhm.
should be
Yeah.
fun.
And then the last but not least is Terra Captains, but no preview. So very interesting rule set, but I'm ready to get going. Have you looked at this matchup at all? Any ideas or not really?
Yeah, so I looked at it a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Um,
dang. Okay.
yeah. So the thing that like jumped out right to me, like right away, is that his water resist is just Rotom. So I feel like between Greninja and Araquanid,
Mm-hmm.
I can either free up like Greninja to sweep or
Mhm.
Dragonite to sweep,
Mm-hmm.
whichever one I want to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, I like that idea too because Barraskewda doesn't really count as a water resist.
Yeah.
So
it's not. So
right. No, I like that a lot, honestly. I don't know how often he brings like that low kicks guy, for example. If that does come, it's a bit annoying for Greninja, but
it does.
maybe. And then
But,
also,
like,
yeah, go ahead.
go ahead.
There you go.
I was just thinking like Protect would be pretty good on Greninja because like I don't need much else than Dual Stab, Stark Pulse, Surf.
No, I can see that
I mean,
for
it hits
sure.
the entire team, so
Yeah. I guess another priority annoying thing for Greninja though is to Lucario does get Vacuum Wave.
yeah.
And even if he is physical, even if he attacks on Vacuum Wave, I mean, its special attack is so high. It's probably
It's
still
crazy.
gonna.
It's like 140.
Yeah, it's probably gonna still do a lot to Grin. Let's check real quick. And this is minus special attack too, but yeah, that's crazy.
That does a lot.
So
I mean, I could have run Water Shuriken.
yeah, you could for sure. This is life orb damage, so yeah, definitely need some chip, but we'll see. So in a matchup like this where there's like heavy hitters like these two guys specifically, like
Yeah.
I want to like see like what you have on your team that can kind of help with each. And I think you actually have a pretty good check into Zam. I don't know if you see it
I
right
think-
away.
I think it's like between Meloetta and Registeel.
Yeah, it's Meloetta. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the thing that's like why I like Meloetta a bit better is because let's say you're just like Spadaf AV or something. You come in, you take a hit or Calm Minds, whatever. You can just slow U-turn into
Yeah.
like a
that's the
Scarfer
thing.
or whatever. So you always come out on top with momentum or whatever. If he's like, let's say he's like just Calm Mind Recover or something, or Calm Mind Sub, and you try to Thunder Wave or whatever, he can technically still set up on Registeel. But Meloetta, he
Yeah.
can't do that versus. So he can run, it's not tech, so he can run like Signal Beam, I suppose. But that's still, if
Yeah.
I had to guess, would probably do like maybe a quarter to Meloetta, so that's not too much. Plus, he would
He
have
can
to
also
click that
do
on the
like
Switch.
barrier shenanigans as well to boost the defense.
Right. So that's why. So yeah, Greninja does look very good. I'm kind of leaning towards like a Scarf Greninja here though. Just because, like, for example, let's say you do slow U-turn and he just attacks you or he Calm Minds or whatever, you do get the fast Protean U-turn and you have to threaten him out. Or if he is barrier, for example, like you said, just Dark Pulse in general would be good too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of coming into my head, like a whole like sequence I'm thinking of, like U-turn into Gren plus U-turn again if he doesn't switch. But let's see how much Signal Beam does to you, because maybe I'm underestimating this guy. I haven't played this guy in a minute.
So we're both tied for first seed right now. We're
Okay.
both 6-1 with like plus 29 differential or something,
Holy shit.
or
Okay.
21 or something. Yeah. So we're fighting for first seed, and it would be better for me to win this game to avoid the third seed, who I lost to earlier in the season.
So it's only 4 teams make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this the last week?
Yep. This is the last week.
Oh, damn. Okay. Um,
So it's not like a must win for me, but like
no.
I would like to win.
Yeah, it's just basically who you're gonna face next round is what it
Exactly.
comes down to. And I mean that's good too, because that I'm helping you like with this build. You know, win or lose. Let's say you lose, and then
I'll get something out of it anyways, right?
yeah.
So
But also like let's say you lose this game, but then you beat the third seed ever, and you play them again in the finals. You know, you're still gonna have like your own like building to kind of make some changes to the team that we
yeah,
can come out with
mix
this
up a
one
little
too.
bit.
He's gonna probably, I don't know. See, if I'm him in this situation and you at the same time, I'm not gonna bring like my best sets, for example, because there's a very good chance you guys play again in 2 weeks in
No,
the finals.
exactly. Yeah.
So it's kind of good just to have 2 like completely different like teams, you know, for those 2 games. So I don't know if
Yeah.
he's gonna bring his best sets or what he's gonna do. I'm not really too sure.
I'm
But
not sure either.
yeah,
Because
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think either of us have been in this kind of position before. To
Yeah.
where
So
But I do like Scarf Gren because like I could also keep a Battle Bond set for one of the weeks if I wanted to,
mhm.
which he'll probably be focused on prepping for.
Mhm. Yeah, and like you said too, just scarf order moves could be a really good cleaner later. So
Yeah.
obviously the whole vacuum wave guy is there, so I think we're gonna have to have a decent check. I'm thinking immediately probably Zapdos, but
Yeah.
does Lucario get like Stone Edge?
It
or
does
some
get
crazy?
Stone Edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
does.
does. Okay, so
This thing's coverage is crazy.
Mhm.
It hits the entire team.
yeah, okay. But yeah, looking at the Zam calc, so yeah, it does about a quarter, like I said, if we're just AV Spadef. He actually can go modest in this matchup because it's only Greninja. But yeah,
It's
about
only
a quarter. So this is good. And then, like you said, U-turn will always break a sub or just do a good amount, and then you could bring in Gren and then U-turn again. He should probably switch versus Meloetta, but if he doesn't, then again you just get a free U-turn after. So because this U-turn into Gren U-turn probably kills, if I had to guess, because you're Protean.
I will say he does prefer bringing the Mega Lucario
Yeah,
over the Mega Alex.
yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna
So-
try to do both. Try both.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But that's the tricky thing with a lot of these teams. Is like there's 2 megas,
Mhm.
or sometimes 3, and you're like, what the hell do I prep for?
Yeah.
I gotta go with it.
That's what I'm saying though. Like the fact that he has 2 very like pressure, like
They're very good.
yeah, they're literally like 2 of the best probably if I had to guess. They honestly might be top 2, and the Megas are a lot. I'm not even sure.
The 3 seed I was talking to you earlier has Shell Smash Mega Blastoise.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
That's
yeah.
the other one.
Yeah, you can kind of try to counteract that with like Mirror Herb on some things at least.
Yeah.
Whereas,
that was
like,
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm you, for example, like I could just bring like a Mirror Herb Zapdos or something just to make sure you don't lose to it the first time it comes in.
yeah.
But yeah.
Something else I thought looked kind of cool,
Mhm.
which could be kind of like a set I keep for like maybe I don't bring it for like a playoff match, but maybe for this one for the
Mhm.
week 8 game
Mhm.
is like Trick Room. His team is very fast,
Yeah,
and
his,
Araquanid looks pretty good,
his team is insanely fast. Actually, his slowest is
Right.
85. It's like
which
only
is crazy.
Yeah. You could. What are the Trick Room setters on this team?
Meloetta
Well,
and Mega Diancie. Technically. Well, I can just keep regular base form Diancie
yeah, I was
and
gonna.
do Trick Room on that.
Yeah, you could go with like a heavy Trick Room team. So you would probably bring regular Diancie, Mega Camerupt, Araquanid, and try to go about that. The only problem with Camerupt is he does have Rotom, which is kind of a
Rotom's
problem.
pretty, yeah.
It's really good into Camerupt, which sucks. But I just think Araquanid in general is really, really strong. Can be a Terra
It looks
Captain.
very nice.
I'd probably Dragonite's probably better if I had to guess.
Dragonite like 90% of the time is
Yeah, it's really good,
going in
especially because
Terra,
there's no
so.
preview. It's crazy. So, I'm sure you probably brought the Terra Normal a couple of times, huh? With the E-Speed?
Just once. I've
just
only
once?
needed it once. Yeah.
Okay. That's something that I'm considering here.
That was
But
kind of my idea. I was like, I might save it for the matchups I really need it.
you would be something like DD Roos, I think. Extreme Speed Fire Punch is what you would need, because Fire Punch hits the two guys that don't
Lucario,
care
yeah.
about Extreme Speed. So,
I feel like he's gonna bring a Terra Ghost guy somewhere, whether it's the Ninetales or like the Rotom maybe.
it could. It definitely could. You could easily have like a Dragon move though too. So,
Yeah, that's the thing.
but yeah, another thing for 2 AV Meloetta is, for some reason, let's say he doesn't bring Mega Alakazam or whatever, it could still come in to checking Nidoking very well, Miss Magius very well, like basically all of his special attackers. Yeah, like you can check it pretty well with Melo. So I really like Melo. I think we're gonna put that guy on the team with the Salt Vest. And again, if Zam comes, that Pokemon should really never win with this guy here, because in order for Meloetta to like not check it, it would have to come in like 3-4 separate times, and like by that time, ideally you're able to like get your offense going and take things out.
Yeah, through all the U-turning and stuff, I should be.
If this game goes like pretty long though, and like he still has his guys, you're probably not gonna end up winning this game. So
yeah.
So let's see. We need obviously U-turn. We want a psychic move, probably Psyshock.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning too.
Yeah, probably Psyshock or Psychic. I mean, really like
if the Rotom comes, it's gonna be Fizz Def, so maybe Psychic hits that a little harder. But for everything else, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be Psychic / Psyshock is gonna kill Nido anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Nidoking.
I mean, maybe the Lucario, like.
Yeah, we're probably gonna
damage against it.
We're probably gonna attack on. So we're gonna have a Psychic move. We're probably gonna have. We could have Thunderbolt if you want to hit like Moltres a bit harder, and then Focus Blast is what I'm thinking for these two. Or we could do Shadow Ball if you want to hit Uxie, actually.
Uxie is pretty annoying.
We could also attack Knockoff, because you could technically knock off on the Zam, but U-turn is obviously better if he switches, though. Like, Knockoff is good to get an item, but
it is.
I'm thinking
it gets rid of like the Citrus Berry on the Rotom.
Yeah. I'm thinking we go like U-turn Shadow Ball Psyshock and then either Focus Blast or Knock.
I mean, would I just want the damage on Lucario if I can hit a move on it with just like a Psychic or something?
Yeah, I mean, you would just kill him if you hit him with a Focus, I think. But yeah, I mean, if the Zam doesn't come or like Meloetta's like pretty much dead, like yeah, if you could take your damage.
Like Focus Blast for what? The low kicks, the Zangoose, I guess.
Low kicks, Lucario, and then potentially yeah. How much are we doing to make Lucario with Psychic? I mean, Psychic / Psychic is gonna do way more than Psyshock. So
yeah, I think Psychic's the player.
I think it is too. Psychic. Yeah. What other moves does this guy run? Like, it's between Knock, Fighting Move, or Thunderbolt, I think.
I could like also. Does this thing get Brick Break? I could tech that.
For what screens you think?
Yeah.
Who's the screen? I mean, he does have a lot of screeners.
He's got the Veil.
Yeah. He's got Veil. He's got screens on Uxie, screens on Rotom.
I could also just bring like Trick Room as a last move.
Well, you're AV. We're gonna be AV, so.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I like the Brick Break idea, honestly. I think it could be clutch. Break. Yeah. That's cool.
Knockoff's another a good shout, I think.
I think we're just gonna go max Videf here. I think we're gonna end up going minus defense nature, instead of like minus attack, because we have
minus
2.
Attack.
Yeah, and we should be taking special hits for the most part, not physical hits with this guy.
Do we need max Videf? Probably if it sets up +2, right, with Megazam.
Yeah, we looked. So he did a quarter. Wait, does it get plot too?
Yeah.
Is that allowed? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think we need max Videf.
We're probably, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, hold on. Oh wait, what the hell is this? My calc's broken.
Yeah, because we saw Signal Boom. If he plots on your Switch, he does 50 to you.
That's crazy.
with Signal Beam. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's really scary. Holy shit. I forgot about Nasty Paw because they didn't have it in Gen 7, right? I think it got it
It
like
did
Gen
not.
8. Yeah.
It got Gen 8.
So yeah, this is
So
gonna
probably just
be
like max to death.
yeah. But again, this is good because either use it for Zam or you can use it on literally Ninetales, Rotom, Nidoking, like
Rotom,
all the
yeah.
Assault Vest guys or the Special
Actually, I
guys.
like it. Yeah.
We
I like
can
it for the Ninetales too.
yeah, we can put a Terra type on this guy even though we don't plan on terroring him. What would make him be scared a little bit? Probably just Steel. Steel seems pretty good. It kind of deters Signal Beam. It deters Bullet Punch.
Does Bug resist Bug?
No, I don't think so. Does it? Bug
I'm not
versus
sure.
Bug.
Because like it still gives me my it's still like I can still be a Nidoking switch in and also resist the fighting moves from Lucario.
Yeah, again, I don't think we're gonna actually Terra anyway, but
I know. Yeah.
I don't actually know. Does Bug resist Bug? Holy crap.
I have a feeling like it doesn't.
Dude, I have no idea, honestly. Let's see.
Bug
Pokemon
type.
chart. Bug. Bug. No,
It
it's
does
neutral.
not.
Okay.
Lol.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, so
Um,
much for that idea.
so yeah, I think Steel or Bug is okay. I'm a big fan
Hey
of
though, stab U-turn. All right.
true, literally true.
It doesn't matter, but yeah.
Yeah, it does resist also First Impression Steel, maybe. So I think
Yeah,
we
I
just
like
roll
that.
Steel. Again, we're not gonna Terra, but
Steel.
whatever. We could throw Grin and Scarf for now because that was our initial idea, but this could change later. Do we want to just be physical here then?
The Greninja?
Yeah, because we're gonna be U-turning. So a Scarf like a Liquidation would be. I mean,
The only thing with that is it's gonna be kind of annoying switching into the Moltres with Flame Body burns.
yeah, if you do get Flame Body burned, what do you bring? Moltres could definitely come for like Dragonite too, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just be physical or special like with U-turn. That's okay. Because I checked the damage. U-turn still does like 70 to 80, even if our
Like a
minus
chunk.
attack. Yeah. So it'd be Surf.
That's a good chunk.
Dark
70-80%.
Pulse. Yeah. You want Shuriken? I mean, we're Scarf, but we can outpace.
I think over Scarf I mean,
What other move would we want here?
exactly. I'm not really too sure.
Like we could just be Hydro Pump for like more damage if we need it. Shadow Sneak. Nah, not really. Toxic Spike? No. Switcheroo? Would we want to trick a Scarf?
I mean, we could be physical without the Choice Scarf and run like Shadow Sneak for the Zam. That sounds bad though.
That's possible. That doesn't help if he's like that barrier shit though.
True.
So.
Because like, there's no way he clicks for a Psychic move, right?
Yeah.
In front of the Gren. So.
Right.
I think maybe just Water Shuriken.
Yeah, it's either Shuriken.
1v1 with Lucario.
Yeah, we'll go Shuriken. It's either Shuriken or Pump for more damage if we need it, but we'll roll the Shuriken for now.
I hate clicking Hydros.
Yeah, me too.
I can't.
Me too.
The only mon it's worth it on is Rotom.
Obviously, yeah. Let's see. He is 112. What's that? 354? 350. What does he hit? 255.
I think we need 152.
Well, do you want to outspeed Lucario? I mean, we're gonna be Scarf anyway, so maybe we don't have to speed creep Lucario.
I don't think we would have to.
So, do you want to just speed creep Ninetales or
yeah,
Archeops?
probably.
I guess Archeops. So it'd go like right
Unless
here.
it's Scarf Archeops, but
well, we would be faster with this, so it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we'll just do like that. That's okay. You know, we can be a minus nature if you want the U-turn to be a bit like a minus defense nature. But the U-turn is really just for Zam. I mean, it's
yeah, it's for nothing else.
It still does a shitload, so I think it's okay to be like this.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool. We have our little U-turning core here. Okay. Definitely think we need Zap. Araquanid, like we said, looks good. I think Dragonite is too good to bench. So probably just one more after those is what I'm thinking. Zap. Araquanid is cool because you don't really see Araquanid too much, so.
I got it specifically for Water Absorb, really.
Water Absorb?
To help with, like, Mega Blastoise, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
That thing is annoying.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think Liquidation is pretty free into the team.
Yeah, like
even Rotom's not going to want to take the hit.
Yeah, and even if he goes Rotom, like, you live like, you're gonna live at an electric move. Like,
132 Spadef, yeah.
Yeah, and he can't burn you with this because it would probably be Water Bubble.
Yep.
So, no, and you can't get Flame Body, too. That's really good.
Yeah. Like, honestly, just Choice Band and Liquidation sounds good.
You could, honestly, yeah, you could. How does he Revenge kill you?
Like, Moltres?
Like a Brave Bird from Moltres?
Or like try to Hurricane, like Z Hurricane, something like that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Zeus.
Yeah.
I guess Lucario Stone Edge could probably do it too. Because he's probably gonna have it for Zapdos, right?
For Zapdos.
Stone Edge. Doesn't quite kill you. Oh, this is like max HP. Yeah. Which is probably where we're gonna be. I don't think we need speed, right?
Yeah. Oh, we definitely don't.
No need for speed. So let's calc. Is there ever a time when we won't click Liquidation? Because the only thing I'm thinking of is either like what's that called?
See?
Well, with Water Bubble, it probably does more anyway.
I know, right? Yeah.
So but we can just be Bandit, honestly. I'm thinking.
I don't think there's any reason not to.
We could run Sticky Web just in case.
Maybe Sleep Talk in case he's like Yawn or something.
Yawn Uxie.
Yeah. Because that's probably the one thing, if it's physically defensive, that could take a Liquidation pretty well.
I'm down for that.
If he doesn't want to take the damage on the Rotom.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, we're probably not clicking another move anyway. But, yeah. And then probably just a bug move, right? Just to have it in case, like, I don't know what. Maybe like Ninetales Terras, because then in the hail he could be like. But then it would be Ice typed out. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Endeavor. I don't know.
Well, you're gonna be. I don't think you'd ever take that. No. Let's check. I'm kind of curious how much we're doing the things. And this is a Terra too, right? We could technically Terra.
It could be Terra Water.
I don't think we're gonna need it, but perhaps.
I mean, it should be a 3-hit KO on something like Rotom, like Fizdef, which should chunk it pretty good for Gren.
Yeah, it does 3-hit it. Yeah. And yeah, you live Volt Switch, you live Thunderbolt. Even if he's max special attack, you definitely live with Thunderbolt too. So that's cool. And I mean, you can honestly, this might be our lead because one, he might expect like Sticky Web or something, and two, like you said, he doesn't really have things that can just straight up kill you. So
I actually really like that idea. Yeah,
you could get a lead pretty early with this guy.
I think like the one bad lead would be like Moltres, just in case it is Z Hurricane.
Z Hurricane lead Moltres,
which would be crazy.
Yeah, that's possible.
That's like the one bad matchup, so I like it.
Okay, so
it just comes in, clicks a button.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick set. So okay, I'm thinking Moltres. So like Lucario is very annoying because it could be special or physical. I'm assuming it's got to be physical because it doesn't get. Does it get special rock coverage or like special anything to hit?
I don't think so. Unless it gets Power Gem for some freaking reason.
No, yeah, it doesn't. Let's see. Rock Tomb, Ice. Gets Ice Punch.
The thing is, it could be mixed as well.
Yeah, it can be.
Vacuum Wave is still good for the Gren.
I'm
thinking like maybe he wants to run a special Steel move for the Diancie.
Yeah.
In case he doesn't want to like risk clicking Meteor Mash or something.
Well, he would just be Bullet Punch probably.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we might need like Charty Berry or something on this guy. Let me see. Do we live a +2 Stone Edge from this guy? With a Zap?
I doubt it. I mean, maybe for max defense.
Let's see. Nope. Holy
Nope.
shit.
Yeah.
Does Heat Wave kill or close to kill? Close. Frig, man, this thing is a problem. Well,
is.
what is he swords dancing on versus us?
The Meloetta, if he gets like a free turn on that.
He could.
But I mean, we just psychic.
Yeah, same with Gren though too. Like, you know, because we should be scared of like vacuum wave or something perhaps. So he might we might switch and then he could just swords dance. But
Does Zapdos get Endure? We could do like a Custab or something. I don't know.
does he get Endure? Yeah, it does. I think pretty much everything gets Endure. Right? But the thing is, again, he can just on our Custab he can priority move us. So
Prior.
What else do we have? Alamomola
Technically,
we have too, but
it doesn't really do much back.
yeah, it's just setup fire.
See, okay, the other crazy thing is like Garbodor
Oh my god,
with
never
just
mind.
Rocky Helmet Aftermath.
Yeah, this thing though dies if rocks are up. Holy shit.
For sure, yeah. Because it also has Earthquake, right? So he could bop it if he wants to bring that, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but the thing is he can't have all these moves like Stone Edge,
Exactly.
Earthquake, CC, Priority, Meteor. Like he's got to pick. Yeah. He might not have. I mean, he's gonna have Stone Edge or Ice Punch. Ice Punch could be like a neutral thing if he doesn't want to miss, but it doesn't quite kill. I don't think so. He's got to have
It
Edge
also
probably.
hits like the D Knight before Tera, but yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Edge.
But same with Edge, right? So yeah, he's got to have Stone Edge. He's gonna have some sort of priority. I would think Vacuum Wave, because for Greninja. And it does also help a little bit with Terra Normal Dragonite.
I mean, does Garbodor live a +2 Stone Edge? Because if it does, he's kind of forced to KO it with a physical move. And then Aftermath gets me some chip on it. It's just that I don't love Garbodor into the rest of the team.
Yeah, and if he has Meteor Mash, you die.
Yeah. But at least if he like Meteor Mashes, and I'm Rocky Helmet plus Aftermath, I get all the chip I need for either Dragonite or Greninja late game. Whereas like with Zapdos, it doesn't even matter if I'm Rocky Helmet because Stone Edge is non-contact.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that's why it might be better just to be like Chardy.
Yeah.
Because then you almost kill him with your attack if you land. And even if rocks are up, for example, we'll be at 75, but I don't think he has another move that can kill you. Nah, CC won't kill you at 75. So, item Chardy Berry. Yeah, so we always live no matter what. So, plus his static chance too if he just attacks into you or something.
Yeah.
So, and Zap is...
I mean, yeah, I think Chardy's fine.
Yeah, and Zap
Zap's
is useful for like other shit too.
Ultras.
Yeah. So, you are going to pretty much be forced to be like max Fizdef. So, I guess you could use it for like one of these two guys maybe, if they... Or like low kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing for low kicks as well.
So, that's probably going to be our best option here. Volt Switch, Heat Wave... something for Nido. We could do Extra Sensory or Hurricane.
I'd probably just go for the consistent damage.
Yeah.
If I'm in versus Nido.
He's probably gonna be faster than you because we're gonna be no speed, so he'll just kill you anyway. But roost, I think it's fine.
I mean, maybe like last ditch phasing move, Roar, Whirlwind, if the Magazam setup.
Over what, Extra Sensory?
Like Extra Sensory, yeah.
Let's see.
And just Heat Wave the Nidoking for chip.
We could do that again. With these two guys, there really should not be a scenario where like Zam gets out of hand, but it can happen.
I know.
You know, things happen. You never know. So we
Because
could put
like,
our Roar.
like you said, like it's probably gonna outspeed me anyways, and just click Ice Beam, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, this is cool. I like this. Okay, so this is solid. This is primary lead. So D-Knight's going to be set up. I have an idea what I want with this guy, but we need to think
I'm
of.
interested to see what you got, because it could literally be anything.
Yeah, I kind of told you, I kind of hinted toward it already, like what I think would be good here. Which is the whole Terra normal thing, but
Yeah. I mean,
the
that's always
item and
good.
everything, yeah. So, um, just
Do
last
you want to
slot
figure out the
though.
last slot?
Yeah, yeah. Mega Diancie is always like pretty good.
It's
Um,
strong, so
it's just what?
it's just always strong. It's
Mm-hmm.
fucking 150, you know, does a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other
So
bronze.
I mean, maybe I could do like a trick room set on Mega Diancie, or on regular. Sorry, not Mega. But
Regular
what I mean.
Diancie.
Yeah.
The only thing I just hate about that is the stupid bullet punch. Like any sort of like setup set, unless you're meaning like trick room into like Araquanid or something, you could do that.
Oh yeah,
But
because Diancie can explode, right? It's got
yeah,
explosion.
yeah. Hmm.
Or let's say like I get rid of the Mega Lucario. It's just like a win condition with Araquanid in the back.
Yeah. Have you used Actually no, that one's kind of dookie. I was gonna say beware, but it's not good here.
It walls the low kicks.
Yeah, I mean Registeel's not bad either. It's just we would be we would have to be Choppleberry here. Um,
Yeah.
But he just has a lot of Pokemon too that can kind of do a lot of damage.
So I also don't have hazards on the team yet.
Oh yeah, that's true as well. We don't have any removal either. Does he have?
I think maybe just Mega Diancie, bring Magic Bounce and like Stealth Rocks or something,
Mm-hmm.
or Spikes.
Yeah. Yeah, switching to the Diancie is probably going to be like Uxie or Rotom, one of the two. Which is crazy because they don't even resist Moonblast, but they're just naturally bulky.
Bulky.
Yeah. Yeah, his only Moonblasters is actually just these two guys, and they both get owned after with the other moves. So.
I mean, would he be Bullet Punch on the Lucario?
He might be,
Like,
but
can you afford it?
that's good for us if he is, because we could just go hard Zapdos. So.
Yeah.
But he's faster than Diancie, so he might just CC.
He's faster, so he could close combat, flash cannon or something.
Mm-hmm. But any of those should be okay. It would be crazy if he just raw Swords Dances on a Diancie, but he could do that. But Chardy is okay. So that's going to be one of the most important things, is making sure this guy is as healthy as possible, so you don't just get 6-0'd by Lucario. But yeah, let's do Mega Diancie like that. And do Rocks, Moonblast. Probably need Earth
Diamond
Power.
Storm.
And Diamond Storm is probably the set. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit Trick Room here.
Honestly, I could probably also do Power Gem.
Yeah, I mean,
just-
either one is fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Power Gem's
It just
probably a
hits
bit
the
better.
Zam harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also Power Gem is good for this guy because it's special. Because if you're Diamond Storm, it like raises his defense in the hail, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So Power Gem would be solid for
Power
that.
Gem.
Yeah, you don't miss either.
Full special.
Does it get Psychic?
It does.
Psychic or Earth Power?
I mean, Earth Power hits the Lucario, but
Yeah.
so does Moonblast.
Yeah, he really shouldn't be switching in Lucario.
I guess I probably Psychic, just in case he wants to try and like double around with Rotom or the Uxie on the Earth Power on Nidoking.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Yeah.
that way I get some damage out of it.
Yeah, if the Uxie is the switch in, it probably carries Iron Tail, so just be careful of that. What was I gonna do? Psychic.
Psychic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously you can't make changes no more to the team. With Terra Dragonite, I feel like if you had like a really solid screener, you would pretty much like win almost every week. But your only screeners are like these two, pretty much, right? Usually.
I could copy the screens from Ninetales if it comes. Bring Copycat on something.
Oh my god, imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Diancie, yeah, I mean, when it comes in, you're probably gonna Rocks first, but also like I feel like just attacking is solid here. So, because like
like
he just doesn't really switch into it.
yeah, I feel like the game's gonna be pretty short in terms of turn
It
length.
should be. Yeah, it should be.
So I feel like just clicking attacks is better than setting up proc. But
Yeah.
if I get a free turn, I guess I get one.
Yeah. That's also why like, man, like a screen into Dragonite would just be rad. But it's okay. I think. So I'll go over the set. So the set is gonna be this, right? It's gonna be DD, Extreme Speed, Fire Punch. Oh my god.
Nice Fire
Punch, Roost. Okay. So the idea behind the set is we're not gonna be boots, which again we don't have removal, so it is what it is. We have Magic Bounce at least. Gonna be Lumberry. So the idea behind this set is you Dragon Dance, right? Like what is their best Dragonite like switching?
Rotom, Uxie,
Uxie, maybe Moltres. Those three.
Yeah. All of them, they need to status it.
For the most, right.
Yeah.
So, and there's two moves I'm actually going between DD between Roost and Substitute. So the idea is you Dragon Dance on something switches in, right? Ideally, they burn you now. Again, something like Uxie could Encore you, Rotom could Trick you, Moltres could Roar you. There's a lot of things that it can do, but the most like common thing is they're gonna try to do something to like cripple you, right, with the status. Yeah. So you know, if you DD and then you DD again in their face as they pop your Lum, then you would Substitute is my like thinking behind the plan. So then you get like a third like turn to DD because you're gonna sub, they're gonna try to burn you. Or if you just Dragon Dance the first time and then you click Substitute, that does cover the same thing to where you block the status the second time or like the first time. But I just don't know if they might like Volt Switch or something with Rotom or just slow U-turn with Uxie. So that's why like it's kind of tough. Do you want to Dragon Dance a second turn, burn your Lum? Do you want to just sub and then you could have a whole different item over Lum? Like there's a couple like different options you can do. If you had screens, it'd be a lot easier because then you would for sure be Lum because you're not really worried about
taking any damage.
Yeah. So, but we don't have screens, but it's okay. There are other Tera types too. Like you could, Dragon is a pretty good one. Like just straight up Dragon because then you can definitely sub on a Rotom.
Break
like
through the
Rotom. Yeah, and you can sub on it. Rotom can't do anything to you. Can't break your sub. Nothing. It could carry Foul Play.
Yeah.
But you would still be able to sub and get a Dragon Dance off. Before that. And again, his Dragon Resist are just these two guys. So you wouldn't have it. You probably wouldn't be able to carry Extreme Speed. You'd just be probably Dragon Move. Well, you could be technically like Dragon Move Extreme Speed maybe if you want, or
because Lucario's not gonna take it well.
Yeah, or just Dragon Move Fire
Especially if it's a subset. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the two. So those are the two Tera types I'm thinking. It's either normal or Dragon here. Again with the normal, you are a little bit weaker to Vacuum Wave too, but I don't know how much like +1 Extreme Speed does to Lucario. It's got pretty good defense, so it's probably gonna do like half or something. So if you're Tera normal +1, yeah, you do about half. So you would need some chip on that guy first, and we only have Stealth Rock, so it's gonna be not the easiest to chip that guy. You could run like spikes on this guy too if you want over Shuriken, but probably not. Probably not the best because he does have obviously a couple of removers too.
Levitators, yeah. And
Levitators, yeah. So
he's got a lot of those.
Yeah, so I think if you're gonna win this game, it's gonna probably have to be this Dragonite. So it's just coming up with the right Dragonite set, I think.
I do like the idea of Substitute
to
play around the status.
Yeah, you could be also like DD sub with Mental Herb if you want to guard against Encore. The only thing that would be a little bit sucky is if you DD and like they go hard into Rotom, it's Starved or something, then they trick you as you sub, then you're locked in a sub, but that's probably unlikely. So it's really up to you. Like Man, if you could beat DD sub Roost, that would be so clutch. But I don't think you can get away with just one attack here. It would probably be a dragon move.
Yeah.
But if like a Ninetales comes, you just. I mean,
The
you.
Ninetales is a little annoying with freeze dry
Mm-hmm.
because I'm bringing no steel type.
Yeah.
Right, like it looks pretty good.
Well, the thing,
I guess the mellow edit, yeah.
like Meloetta can tank it. Like you're faster with Gren, so I mean, Araquanid's obviously gonna tank one. So, you know, you're faster with Dancy. So I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like you don't really switch into that guy, but I don't think Ninetales is as strong as like you might think, and I think you'll be okay. I don't think it's good for Zap, I suppose, but that's really it. Like if I were you, I'm just gonna probably U-turn into Meloetta, and then you can still U-turn into something faster like Diancie, or you can even go Araquanid or whatever.
I'm just trying to think of like what I could bring that would like catch him off guard, like because I obviously don't want to bring the best sets into this game,
Yeah, yeah,
but I still want to win.
of course, yeah.
So maybe I just try like an experimental Dragonite set, like the Terra Dragon one,
Yeah, you could
and leave
also
like
be.
Terra normal.
Yeah, you could also be like agility if you want to. So the only reason why like I would say like agility is that basically means you can be like very very bulky.
Yeah.
And
Did you run weakness policy in that case, or
you could do that too. You could just be like a Terra Dragon. You could be special like Terra like agility with just like Terra Dragon, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower. That also
that
works.
does hit a lot? Yeah.
Yeah, because again, Dragon plus Fire hits everything. And then if you're a Dragon, you're not weak to his priority. Obviously, you're not going to be as strong, so things are going to be able to like live the hits if they're not chipped. But you know
I
that
think we'll be able to chip everything
Yeah.
between like Araquanid, the U-turners.
yeah, that could still definitely be like a solid win condition. So you can even be like Dragon Fang or something too to boost your attacks or whatever you want.
Yeah.
So if we want, we could go with that. I think that set can work too.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Alright.
Because I don't think he's gonna expect special Dragonite.
Yeah, probably not. So you could be something like Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, right? And then you could last slot could be either Draco to surprise him with like a stronger dragon move. It could be Roost. It could be you could still have Extreme Speed if you want. It could be a weird set like or weird move like Encore.
The other thing that we could do with the Diancie set, if we wanted to bring a physical Dragonite, is
Mhm.
like, I guess maybe instead of like Stealth Rocks, we could bring Heal Bell. In case we get status and want to set up
Oh.
again, but
Yeah. I feel like once Dragonite comes in though, you're probably gonna.
yeah, you have to commit to it.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of like moves you can still fit on this guy.
I mean, shit, I could bring Z Dragon.
Oh shit, I
With
forgot
Draco
about
Meteor.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Wait, can you
Blows
can you
up.
Terra and Z? Like,
Hold
how
on,
does
let me
that
check.
work?
I think you can. Let me.
I
hold on.
didn't even think of that. Wait, does that work in the calc too? Hold on, Dragon, Draco.
Where are these damn rules? Okay.
Dude, this is fun.
Alright, I
Draco.
just thought of that. It does not say you can't.
Yeah, and it does boost it. The Z does boost with Terra.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
I mean,
so
shit.
how much are we doing to like something like a Rotom? That's max HP with that.
Probably a shit ton.
Draco Meteor for Dragon, just Terra by itself does 80. And Z will obviously kill it.
Yeah. And then we just get to Draco again on whatever comes in,
Oh my god.
right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's kind of nice.
Yeah, we should do that. Okay. Holy shit. And then obviously if something's in like Dragon Pulse range, don't even bother. Like just Dragon Pulse it so you save it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I hope this works.
That would, yeah.
So we would be Dragonian
I even
Z.
want- Yeah, Dragonian Z. Terra Dragon.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so at +2, we want to make sure we're probably faster than Zam creeping Gren.
Ren.
or what's like their most likely scarfer?
Probably probably the Rotom,
Yeah, which is all the way down here.
all the way down there.
Would Miss Magus? I mean, Miss Magus scarf is so bad into Meloetta and Araquanid.
What do you think I would speed creep Gren for? Like probably just the Lucario.
Yeah, Gren to Lucario.
Yeah.
But
So we can just.
the Zam should be faster than Gren for sure.
Yeah.
He can still be modest.
Yeah.
So I think we just creep that. So Mega
Right, yeah.
Alakazam. If he's modest,
378, right?
Yeah.
Is what he would need to hit.
he might be able to only hit 379. Oh, not 378. So we're gonna go to 380 to be a little bit safe at +2, which
Just in case he goes over.
we don't even need any speed. So actually, we're probably gonna creep the Rotom Scarf. What would Rotom creep if he's scarfing Dragonite? So Dragonite.
Jolly Dragonite, I guess.
Yeah, Rotom Wash. We're just gonna be extra safe. Again, it's probably gonna be defensive, but
Yeah.
let's just see how much we have to invest into
Yeah,
it.
he could bring Scarf Trick. Seems pretty nice.
So at +1, he goes to 429. So I'm just gonna go past that. So he goes 76.
There we go.
Okay, that sounds fine. 76. We can go modest, and then HP.
Just
So
rest into
yes, so we're not gonna have Roost on this, but again, ideally we don't need it. If we want Roost, we'd put it over the whole Draco
Probably
thing.
Dragon.
Probably,
You think?
yeah, because I think with this set, like if you Agility and then you Draco, like you kind of have to like switch, right? Or else you're not gonna be doing any damage.
Well, we're gonna have the Z Draco first.
Right, so you're gonna basically get just 2 attacks with this set. If you wouldn't have Dragon Pulse, right? But you only want to Z Draco is obviously to blow something up, but
Blow something up.
you only want a Draco is if you need to
Yeah.
Draco over Dragon Pulse after that. You get me? Because then once you take the drop, you're kind of whatever. But again, ideally this comes in later in the game, and it's not going to be many turns after. So, oh my god, dude, I hope this works. How much does it do to Uxie?
Right.
Why is Uxie max special
Max
attack?
HP.
What the hell?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it does.
That's- and you
It
nasty
dies after
plot.
rocks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this dies after rocks too. Holy shit.
Right.
If
Seems
it's
pretty
Fizz
good.
Def. Have you never used this set before?
No. I don't
Dude.
think I've used Z moves on a single Pokemon the entire season.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because
Because I mean, Greninja is usually like Life Orb or Choice for Battle Bond sets.
yeah.
And then Mega Diancie is my other like big attacker, and then Dragonite usually boots.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something to take it. Like if rocks are up, you know, you're not gonna have your multi-scale to get that agility, but
I mean, also I don't even need to Tera with this Dragonite. Like it's definitely nice, but like I could also Tera with a rack.
you can.
Yeah.
But it's probably better to Terra with Dragonite. Because again, I think when Dragonite's alive at the end, like Araquanid's probably gonna be dead. So that means you'd have to commit to the Terra early, and you might need that boost because those calcs are with the Terra Dragon, the one shot on Uxie and the one shot on Rotom. But yeah, you really want to hold the regular Draco for as long as possible because once you take that drop, you're gonna be kind of
We're
useless.
not doing any damage.
Yeah. How much does Dragon Pulse do to like Moltres if he's Fizz Def? Yeah, see that even that 2 shots it.
50 to 60.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Or like obviously the Z move kills it, but yeah. So and honestly, you know, whatever his initial switch in is, Uxie, Rotom, Moltres, it might be worth just to straight up kill it, like blow it up. So
Is there an alternate team you could see where we lead with the Dragonite and do Trick Room with Diancie into Araquanid?
oh, like lead Dragonite then Trick
Like-
Room like mid game into Araquanid or something?
Yeah. As like the cleaner. And then like do Battle Bond Gren instead of Choice Scarfed.
Yeah, probably. It might be tough to position just like winning the whole game with like Trick Room because obviously there's
Yeah.
only limited turns. You're only gonna have like 3 turns if you set it up and then explode or something.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I pivot it into that direction, I would go with a Battle Bond Greninja.
Yeah,
So that I would still have that in the back instead
Yeah.
of a Choice Scarf.
Yeah, I know. No, I could see that. I can honestly see this set like might even just being like very optimal because it is very good into his team. But
Yeah,
no, I think you should roll with this set on this team. Like it makes sense. Um,
I got you.
Obviously, like you want to get my Dancy like Mega to ASAP. Um, and then even if it is Mega, like let's say Nidoking comes in, like if you're just trying to prevent rocks, like it could be worth it just to
Mega.
just to Mega and just to throw it in versus Nidoking, even if you might be just sacking it to an Earth Power to prevent the rocks or whatever.
Yeah, keep them scale up.
But we're leading with Araquanid, so if he leads with a Rocker, like
Yeah.
he'll get them up. Like we can't really do anything about that. So
It's fine. I'll just get a kill.
yeah, you will literally get one because his Rockers are what, these two guys?
Oxy and Nidoking.
That's it, and
Just those
Archeops.
two.
Yeah. So
Yes.
how much does Araquanid do to Uxie first if he's Fizz Def? Yeah, so it does two-shot him. Nidoking will obviously die. So yeah,
Well, it's
I
gonna
mean,
be citrus, right? So.
U-
Well,
Uxie?
would it? Yeah.
It could
Would
be.
it die?
Hmm?
Would it get 2 KO through a citrus?
No, if he's citrus, no.
Yeah.
Lefties is a chance, yeah. So lefties is actually pretty much guaranteed in your favor. So, but that's okay.
Wow,
I still think you
Life
just
does
spam
almost
liquidation. Yeah,
Look at that calc. That's crazy. Water
Yeah.
bubble's insane.
yeah, I know. Again, if he leads Rotom, what are you gonna do? Well, we can go over leads actually right now, because I think this team is pretty solid, man. I think this is a.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not saying you're guaranteed gonna win, but it's a pretty good.
Oh, for sure not. But
Okay, let's go over leads real quick. So let's say you lead Araquanid, he leads Megazam. Do you just take your kill?
I think I just take my kill. Because the best he could do is Energy Ball.
Wait, why is Psychic not on this one? No, a Psychic's gonna do more than Energy Ball. Because
Really?
you're not weak to it, you're Bug type.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Psychic is gonna be. Well, Sight Shock would be the.
Well, maybe Psyshock, yeah.
Yeah.
Psyshock would do a lot.
Do over half,
Over
but you
half?
kill him though, so.
I kill it back and
That's
don't have
fine.
to worry about that demon.
Lucario, same thing. I think you just take your
Same
kill.
deal.
Because we checked Stone Edge before, right?
Yeah, Stone Edge does not kill.
Oh, wow, does a lot.
If he crits.
It kicks you, yep, then you flame hacks, whatever. Rotom is interesting. What can we do versus Rotom?
If it's Trick, that's kind of annoying. Because he could trick away my Choice Band. Now I'm not doing that much damage.
Yeah,
And if
but
I
then,
switch into like...
yeah, but then
yeah.
he's getting a choice ban though.
True.
So that's honestly not the worst. He'd probably give you a Scarf or something, or a Specs maybe. But if he Specs, he'd probably just Volt Switches because you don't have a Ground type. So
Because I feel like against Rotom, I just stay in with the Araquanid and get my damage. Because
yeah,
I don't want to lose momentum to it just clicking Volt Switch.
He
Because
is-
I'm not bringing a Ground type.
yeah, he should click a Volt Switch. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that's annoying. We could throw on like Mirror Coat. Wait, does it get Mirror Coat or just Magic Coat?
It does. I think it does.
Yeah, we could throw on Mirror Coat for that scenario. Just Mirror Coat turn one.
That's crazy.
Because like he's not going.
I mean, we
into
can have
his-
that as an option.
He's not going into his Dark type, right? Low kicks on the Volt
Yeah.
Switch.
I don't know.
And
I feel like just clicking Liquidation is probably just better.
probably you're gonna. Well, yeah, because he's gonna switch into something else actually. So if something else is. Gonna
He
be
could also
there-
like try and screen in front of it, go for a Reflect.
Yeah, if he does that, you're probably gonna want to switch turn 2. You could probably pivot into Diancie because he's not gonna click Hydro. He's gonna click Volt Switch maybe, or on the other screen, and then you can stay in regular form if you want to just get your rocks up so you don't take as much from Hydro, because you probably die to a Hydro Pump.
That's not a bad idea, yeah.
Yeah, because he really shouldn't Hydro Pump in front of an Araquanid. So you could do that, and if he Volt Switches into like as Diancie comes in, it's okay. He's gonna probably bring in Lucario, but then you have your switch in, so it's not the end of the world, you know. So Rotom. So far everything we're just attacking. Nido we're
okay.
attacking. Uxie we're
Same
attacking.
thing.
Ninetales is probably gonna Veil. You could technically Sticky Web for a couple of reasons. Well, how much does Freeze Ride do first? but I'll tell you why in a second. Why I think you could. Wrong Pokemon.
I don't think he'll have room for defog, so.
Yeah, I mean he could do a third to you if you stick you out, but that's still fine.
That's still
So
fine, and then like pivot out to Mellow.
yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking he's probably gonna Veil turn 1, right?
Yeah.
So 1, you could stick you up, which could help you, especially if he doesn't have defog. 2, it hides that you're banded. He's not gonna think you're banded if you stick you up. And then 3, like then yeah, you could just pivot Mellow and then slow U-turn into, or Brick Break if you want, into whatever. Again, just be a little bit careful of Mellow's health, but it should not be taking much from Ninetales. Like,
Yeah.
I
That's
doubt
gonna do nothing.
I doubt the Ninetales is even gonna be like invested or anything, you know. So, but like Assault Vest plus,
Yeah.
like look at that shit.
Jack shit. Yeah.
So yeah, you could just web it then into Meloetta. I think on Ninetales is okay.
I like that idea.
Yep. All right, and then let's see.
Low kicks, same deal. I think just attack.
Yeah, what is low kicks? I've seen that guy like once. Oh, he's only 102. He's not that. Yeah, he can't kill you. If he knocks off your bend, do you kill him? It's close.
Close.
It's close.
It is actually kind of annoying because
You
my
could-
only switch into it is Zap, and I don't want to lose the Charty Berry.
Well, you could go Diancie too, right? Like, does low
Yeah, that
kicks
shit
get
gets
energy?
blown up though.
Does it?
Probably. Yeah. Tinted
Is-
lens. Oh, that's with power herb though.
Oh yeah, I mean this does a shitload actually.
Just, get rid of the item.
Yeah. I mean, that's still,
Yeah, it does a lot.
yeah. And if he just U-turns, that's kind of annoying. I mean, this is banded though too. I don't know if he would be like a banded low kicks lead. Especially because you have a Zapdos. I think banded's probably terrible here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna bring it, but he could.
If I'm him, I probably just knock off turn 1.
Yeah.
It could be a Diancie switch in because that does give you your Mega, so it's, and he should be threatened out to where you can rocks.
Let's rock it out.
So I think you probably pivot Diancie on low kicks. If he U-turns, the U-turns.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So low kicks are then probably Mega and rocks turn 2. Be the play.
And I think everything else just attack into it.
Yeah,
Moltres,
liquidate.
Smack.
Yeah, Bear
Maybe-
Scooter doesn't do
Yeah,
much to you,
Bear
right?
Scooter. And
Oops. Yeah,
that
like you
looks
just
like
liquidate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're only switching on Ninetales and low kicks.
Yeah.
So,
I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
I
It's
like
pretty
it.
straightforward, nothing crazy. So I'm hoping this D-Night set goes off. Greninja could also just be a late game win con with the just spamming water moves, but it's really just to have something faster and everything and just U-turn to kill Zam or whatever, get momentum, you know?
Yeah.
Just be careful of Vacuum Wave. You know, Araquanid is something that could potentially live a Lucario hit as well, but it's really Zapdos. If Zapdos goes down, then, you know, it's a bit scary. You might have to just... And then if rocks are up too, because then you don't
Pray
have
and
your
win with
multi-scale.
D-Knight.
Yeah, if you don't have your multi-scale, then Lucario could simply just win the game. Yeah, but, you know, that mon's pretty good, so it happens.
I won't be too upset about it if
Yeah.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Alright, is there anything else you're kind of worried about, or you think we're okay?
No, I think we're good. I think I've got some sets in mind if I do have to replay him.
Yeah.
Playoff.
Yeah, probably a good
Um,
chance, but, you know,
yeah.
maybe he loses next round, who knows. That would be ideal. So...
It would. It really would.
All right, well, it was good talking to you after all these years, man. I shouldn't even mention the video, but yeah, Mr. Alex over here was in one of the
Yes, sir.
first leagues I've been in a while ago, SSBL. I have some videos on YouTube, check them out, Georgia's league. So, but no, it was really good talking to you and seeing that you're still playing the game.
Likewise. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I try.
yeah.
I don't play in too many leagues, but you know, I try to get them in every now and again.
Yeah, me too. I've been like in a lot of tours, more so than leagues, but I'll still play in a league every now and then. So,
Yeah.
but all right.
I've never been into the touring scene.
No, well, yeah, you kind of have to play in like a lot of leagues at once to like get popular, but I don't know. A couple years ago, I'd play in a lot of stuff, but nowadays I'm not really in a lot of leagues at
I
once.
gotcha,
So,
yeah.
and obviously, you grow up, you got more responsibility, more stuff going on. So
Exactly.
it is what it is. Life happens, but
It's hard to find time, right? So,
yeah. So, but thank you for joining me, and then thank you guys a ton for watching,
Absolutely.
of course, and then I'll see you guys in the battle. Peace. All right, guys, we're here for Alex's game
one last look at the pace. He did actually do a couple mocks, and he did change the Alamola to, or he put Alamola on the team instead of Mega Diancie to kind of help with that Lucario and just get like a slow pivot. So looking at the matchup here, he does bring both the Mega Zam and or Mega Lucario, so a bit annoying to having to like kind of decide which one he's going to Mega. But we're gonna leave with that Araquanid like we said in the builder and just throw off strong water attacks. He doesn't have great water resist. It's really just the Rotom Wash. Barraskewda does resist water, but it's not really tanky. So basically, our plan with this thing is to literally just spam water attacks until it dies. And so he got big damage on the Uxie. He got big damage on the Rotom with the crit. And holy shit, he almost just killed the Barraskewda too, which doesn't even kill us. So wow, so this is a really good start. So they got rocks on our side of the field, but we killed Barraskewda, popped the citrus on Uxie, ended over half to Rotom. So this Araquanid put in hella work. So good start for us, I would say. In comes Lucario. Now, I will say he opted to go for Assault Vest, but Fizz Def Aloe, so kind of like both, like mixed defense, because I guess he doesn't know if it's going to be special or not. But I feel like physical Mola or physical Lucario is pretty telegraphed from the Zapdos. Like he pretty much has to be physical with Stone Edge for Zap. So I feel like maybe Rocky Helmet on this guy would have been a bit better than Assault Vest, but it's all good. Yeah, he does make the hard Stone Edge just predicting the Zap, but we can slow flip turn. And then we bring out Zap. I'm assuming Surf probably doesn't kill, and this thing can have priority, so we go Zap now, which should make it pretty obvious that we are Charty Berry. But I still think you just go for the Heat Wave here and knock him out, as he does stay in. Actually goes for Volt Switch. Yeah, we had Heat Wave. I think you just go Heat Wave there, man, and take your KO. If he pivots into something like Rotom or Uxie, you could just Volt Switch after. And as you saw, the Stone Edge only did 35 through Charty. So even if he did switch on our Heat Wave and then we just Volt Switch out after, we would have came in at 50% and still able to live a Stone Edge. So I think you just have to Heat Wave there and try to take your KO. But it's all good. We're basically just going to go back in again. And this Lucario didn't... Maybe it was banded. Maybe he knew it was choice banded. I'm kind of curious. I don't know about the damage. Let's see real quick. Lucario versus Alomomola with Stone Edge. Let's see if he's banded or not. Stone Edge. Choice band. Let's see. It did 28. So yeah, he is adamant banded. So he knows that he is banded. Or he was banded before he died. So making the pivot back to Aloe is fine. Now we go hard at Meloetta. I think you always flip turn here. We're Assault Vest, so we can actually live anything for sure. And you don't risk taking like a random knockoff or a predicting Signal Beam or anything. I think there's no reason to not slow flip turn because we already killed the Lucario, which is what this thing was mainly for. So it does, and it traces our Serene Grace, which is a bit annoying because it does get this FDF drop, which is, yeah. He goes for Energy Ball though, not Signal Beam, so I guess he didn't carry Signal Beam. And now we could go do the whole sequence where we go Grand, Scarf Grand U-turn, scares him out. Nice, and we get some momentum here. We could probably just go into... Okay, we choose to go Dragonite here, so we're probably going to see a Tera come off here. Does go for the Agility, which is a little bit... I'm not quite sure if this was the best opportunity to Agility, because this thing could have easily been Thunder Wave instead of Will-O-Wisp. I guess we didn't really have another play though. Well, we probably could have went Meloetta, right? I know we said the Meloetta was for Azelf, but for Alakazam, but the Alakazam is already in the Scarf Greninja U-turn range now, so It's just a bit risky trying to go for the agility in front of this guy when you literally don't know anything about this guy besides Volt Switch. He's going to have a status move, but it does turn out to be Will-O-Wisp, so it's okay for us. And now that this thing is at +2, there's no Dragon Resist, so because of our set with the whole Tera Dragon and Z Draco, I'm not quite sure why he didn't Tera here. We're Tera Dragon, right? Yeah, we're Tera Dragon. Not sure. Pops the Z, still not terroring. Maybe, why is he not Terra? I don't know. Maybe he can't Terra. Or maybe like, maybe it's like a weird mechanic with the whole, like you can't Dragon Z and Terra Dragon. Because obviously those mechanics are not meant to be together. So that might have just been a misprep on our part. Maybe you can't have a Terramon and a Z on the same Pokemon. But he's making the right clicks. He goes for Draco to KO the, or I'm sorry, Z to KO the Zam. Flamethrower comes in on low kicks. We go Gren here to revenge. I think you just probably surf here, right? Oh, don't surf. U-turn, okay. Meloetta comes in. What do you do here? U-turn, U-turn. Okay, this should be the game over, right? We pivot Zapdos to probably try to get a static. No static. Oh, we do get a static. Nice. But I don't think that's really necessary, right? Like Aloe should be able to live any hit because, I mean it's max Fizz-Def Aloe, right? And then we have faster Greninja. Holy shit! Sucker Punch at 61. What the hell is this thing's item? It's not Life Orb or Banded. What the low kicks? Is it Black Glasses? Sucker Punch versus Greninja. Yeah, that did 61%. Holy shit. So he's probably Black Glasses. But Alamamola probably always lived to hit too, right? Oh yeah, that does nothing. Okay, so he could have just went Aloe. Am I calculating something wrong? Black Glasses. No, yeah. Yeah, he could have went Aloe here and not risked this Sucker Punch, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect Sucker Punch to do that much either way, but Grand cleans it up. So, yeah, he does win the game 3-0. Not too bad. Pretty well played. It kind of sucks our Tera was useless because I'm pretty sure it has to do with the whole you can't mix the two. So, even with that, you know, going against us, he was still able to win 3-0, so it was really well played. And again, this is going to be probably a rematch for finals that he's going to play in 2 weeks, I think. So I'm glad the Araquanid put in work, and then the Meloetta was able to check the Zam. I think the game probably would have went a lot different had the Lucario actually like did anything. It didn't really do much into our team, which is kind of crazy because Lucario is super strong. Other than that, I don't think necessarily there's any huge misplays. It's just when you have a resist berry like the Zapdos for a specific Pokemon, you need to like capitalize on the berry being popped as it does here and just kill the target, you know? So that's the only thing that I kind of think Heat Wave is always the play there. But like I said, he ended up winning 3-0. So well played to Alex. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord and get on the channel, all you gotta do is go get the link in the description and then sign up in the Teambuilding with Zooch channel, and I get you guys signed into the queue. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.